about to say that's loud as fuck.
Really made.
Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Don't need an offense to shoot shit when the defense gon' kill. Hey. Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Just beat the fuck out the Bills. Don't need my offense to go shoot shit because my defense gon' kill. Hey. Rudy. 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 The real Josh Allen. Ah. The real Josh Allen. Fuck, I gotta change my name. Pre-show.
Pre-show.
Shoe. I said motherfucker shoe.
Pre-show. It's the pre-show. It's the pre-show. It's the pre-show, yeah.
Oh my. Forgot my password. Got it.
Pre-show.
Duval! I don't know who you are. I hate this Facebook shit. What? No, I ain't changed my password. Stop fucking playing with me, Facebook. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gonna throw a beat down on these Colts. Got the beat and you know. Throw a beat down on these Colts. Carson Wentz. He gonna fold. How many picks? He gonna throw. I'm thinking 4. Hey. And he gonna get sacked. Miles Jack gonna break his fucking back. Hey. Jihad Ward gonna smash. Hey. Hold up, pause. Jihad Ward ain't like that. Hey. Y'all tell Heidi put me on the song, man. Let me get over there to the book real quick. Shout out everybody. Just gotta get the little chairs in, get everything cleaned up real quick. It's a nice beat. I would have rolled this back in my day. Kind of like it. I'm gonna have to write a record.
Hey.
Oh, you like this? It's kind of nice, ain't it? This is old.
25 seconds. You got 25 seconds.
Ooh.
You got 25 seconds. You got 25 seconds. This the pre-show. It's the pre-show. It's the.
There we go. That's better. This is fuck the Colts week. Fuck the Colts week. Won't give you no Colts speak because this the fuck the Colts week.
Hey.
Song? I really like that. That's $1 million song right there.
Some nice little jazzmatazz.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you from the Bangum. Duval. If you from a city, holla. Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval. Yeah, boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging in them drop top Chevy, sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swollen to go. I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Hold
Lot
on.
of water, come on. Duval.
Duval.
West Side. J-Bill.
Duval.
Hustle House. Frank
Coley.
Duval.
Yeah.
One more.
Bangoon. West Side. J-Bill. Duval. Hustle House.
Frank Coley. He real.
Duval. Bangoon. Bentley. Rankin. Throw your knees in the air. If you're from the Bangoon. Duval. House. Frank Coley.
He real.
Duval. Bangoon.
One more.
Rankin.
Throw your knees
in the air. If you're from the Bangoon.
Duval.
Duval.
Duval. I'm in a motherfucking mood. Czar.
Hey, that boy. Hey, that boy Frank.
They done beat somebody. Now he feels some type of way because they beat the Cowboys. Now, no invite. I can't get on the show. We sucked ass since we beat you
boy,
guys.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, that boy Frank might be getting a nice little check coming. Some wild shit. You know? Yeah, I don't know what that's crazy.
Welcome to the Minute Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent J. I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst Agent J. And this week, motherfucking 10. And I'm still high because we done beat the motherfucking Bills.
And I'm still high because I'm high.
Yeah. Facts. This show, as always, brought to you by the good folks at the Miller Creative Group.
CG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
904 Printing, they're just better, duh. Kind of like the real Josh Allen and the other Josh Allen. Our Josh Allen is just better, duh. And speaking of the defense, you know what they did last week, Jay? They anchored shit down. Anchoring. That's what my folk over at Anchor Fence and Deck do. They get your backyard looking right, front yard looking right, fence wrapped around the property. They got you. Keep the nosy neighbors out. Heard your neighbor's a Bills fan. Fuck that guy. Build a privacy fence. Put it, wrap it around the house. Make sure he can't bother you. Holler at my guy Jalen right now.
Yeah, he's
for a quote today. 904-859-5481. Or you can check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down. Nobody hold it down like Anchor, Fence, and Deck. Jay!
Okay.
What to say?
Hey, bro. It's been riding the victory all week, man. That's all I know, man. It's time to put that shit back into work again. Hopefully that defense will get the confusing Carson Wentz. Get some pressure on Carson Wentz. We know what he looks like when you get pressure on him.
Right. Mm-hmm. Dumpster juice. Are you more concerned with this game now than you were, say, right before the season started?
I mean, not really, because I know what Carson Wentz is. You hope that he's broken, and the last couple of weeks he hasn't looked broken. So, but the good thing is that can go from game to game. So, I feel the same way. If he's rolling, then he's rolling. Mm-hmm. But if he's not, then it can be bad. And the way our defense played last week, you would hope they play somewhat even close to what they played last week. You start making him a little floppable. That game plan changes. Now, they can run the ball. We've been playing teams that can't really run the ball. I mean, just last week, they couldn't run the ball. They had, 50 yards rushing? Something like that? 50, 60 yards rushing?
Last week?
Yeah. The Bills had, under 65 yards rushing or something.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like we made them one-dimensional, and we stayed in a good defense to make sure that they couldn't throw nothing deep. So we just got to see. I don't know. I haven't watched any Colts this year. I know they're giving Jonathan Taylor a lot of fucking carries.
Yeah, they like that guy. They all over that
Gets
guy.
all the touches. So I don't know.
The fans love that fucking guy. They are on that guy's nuts hard. I mean, hard. The Colts defense is actually rated right underneath of ours. Our defense right now. Let me make sure this stat I'm looking at. Is this total defense? I'm assuming this is total defense. We are ranked 19th in the league. The Colts are 20th. They have given up 200. Oh, this is points allowed. So they've given up 201 points to our 197. They've given up an average of 22.3 points a game, where we've given up an average of 24.6. They have allowed 367 yards per game, where we've allowed 375. Passing yards, they've given up a total of 2,347. We've only given up 2,176. And then rushing yards, they're right there with us, 272 to 260. I'm sorry, that's passing yards per game, 272 to 260. Rushing yard total, they've given up more with 958, averaging 106 yards per game. They're allowing versus our 100. And they've got 19 sacks. We have 15. They've got 10 interceptions.
Yeah, we
to
have
our 4. They have 10 forced fumbles to our 3. And 10 of those fumbles recovered. How about that? Wow. So they're creating turnovers. They have 20 turnovers this year to our 7. I think that's got to be most in the league from what I'm looking. Let me that's has to be. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of turnovers.
You know who have the most is the Cardinals. They have 22. 15 forced fumbles. Holy fucking fumble. Who is hit sticking? Who's hit sticking over here? What is happening?
That's insane. That is insane.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams in the league who have forced double-digit fumbles this season. The Texans being one of them. The Texans have 9 interceptions and 11 forced fumbles. That's nuts.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Yeah, Josh, the high better not fumble again, definitely.
So how did that fumble look? I still never went back and watched the first half. Was it bad? Did you just get a shit bust or what?
I didn't go back and watch the game. I just left it where it was. I didn't even go back and watch CJ Beathard do nothing. I just left it how it was.
It was really good.
Fuck are you drinking? Bullhouse Farms?
Cinnamon. What? How did you know that?
Hey, bro. I am, bro.
Who the fuck is at my window?
Yeah, man. Nobody? You didn't call first.
He like a bill collector, bro. Just inopportune times. This motherfucker just rings the phone.
Say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Hold on, you don't live over here.
This is an attempt to collect the debt, and y'all don't realize. So when somebody clicks the link, it's the same. See, this is where Restream fucks up. It's the same link every time, right? So if you send somebody a link, they can just click that bitch whenever they want and join the show, right? And then they sit in this backstage area, so I can see them shaking their fucking head. I can
and it's flicking us off, and everybody, all of y'all can do this. But this particular person, he takes advantage of it. And I love the fact that he actually does it
Hey, I wouldn't let him on if he didn't know his shit. We got a couple people who I'll never bring back on the show. They're terrible. Oh, they're terrible. If this guy bought a computer and a microphone, I would bring him on the show every fucking, like, he'd have his own spot. Because I just love to pick the theme music and make a whole thing happen. And I know he makes that money because he gets all that unlimited overtime over there. I know what he's doing. See, he don't know. I know. He pushing about $40K a year over there. I know this. So, he can go ahead and get his equipment. I know that. We need to get on that. Let's bring on Stone Cold Steve motherfucking Boston. What's up, dog?
What's up? Hey, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
Hey, I didn't mean to press that. I gotta label the buttons. At least I didn't press. At least I didn't do that one. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you feeling? You still on this high after the Bills win? Have you come down yet?
Not really, because I'm still bragging like hell. Because my boss is a Dolphins fan. I told him the AFC is our bitch right now.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Hey, we go out here. What, bro? We knock off the Patriots.
Yeah.
That's ours. Because we're gonna beat the Jets. How about this Mike White kid?
What about him?
Did you hear? So he's playing this week.
He is after he got fucking benched, or did he get hurt?
No, he didn't get benched. He got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. So Mike White is the starter again, and apparently Zach Wilson is healthy to play.
Yeah.
Now he's not 100%, I'm guessing, is what they're going with for why he's not starting. He's probably, pushed to 75, 80%. Kind of like the Tua situation last night was weird, right? Like, so you're healthy enough to be the backup, but you're not healthy enough to play over a finger.
Yeah, that's insane.
Jacoby gets hurt. Jacoby was playing pretty decent. He gets hurt.
Yeah.
And it's not now that it looked bad, so I was like, oh shit. Because the way he fell, I was like, yeah, if he's screaming like that, he's gotta be done, Dada. But apparently he was okay to come back in, and then they just let Tua ride. So it was weird. Yeah. That whole dynamic was weird. But over there, apparently Buddy's gonna get the start today. And this guy apparently said, and I quote, I feel like I should have been a number 1 overall pick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but this is like his 5th year in the league, right? 4th year in the league.
Mike White?
Yeah, he's been in the league for a couple of years. He was with the Raiders, I think.
He's been around the water cooler time or two. Mike.
Yeah, he start.
Let's see a little bit about Michael White. He is an American football quarterback for the New York Jets. Played his college football at the University of South Florida, then went to Western Kentucky. He was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the 5th round in 2018. 26-year-old. March 25th. What's that make him? He's an Aries. Good guy. Good for him. I mean, 702 passing yards, 95.9 passer rate, and 72.7 completion percentage. He's better than Zach.
Yeah.
This guy.
I mean, he threw
up again.
I mean, he threw what, 400, right? Against
he threw like 405
in the one game, and then he had, he had like another 100 or something before he got hurt.
405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions to beat the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Against the Patriots, when he came in and they were getting their ass kicked, he made it competitive at least. 202 yards, 1 touchdown. He still threw 2 picks. Against the Colts, he had 95 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
yeah, bro. That's what happens when you get to sit up, you get to sit behind a couple people, get to sit, you know what I'm saying, get to learn the NFL a little bit without really taking no lumps. You're gonna build all the confidence in the world, bro. Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You're not. Zach Wilson just has that's the shit. He has that shit that I didn't want in my organization. When we talked about this shit, can he handle New York City? This motherfucker think he just he's just tough shit, bro. The people talk about him. They were like, bro, he just doesn't give a fuck about the actual football. Like, the way he throws that bitch, he feels like he can make every single throw, but he feels like it's like Baker Mayfield light.
Right.
It's great. It's the great value Baker Mayfield. And to me, Baker Mayfield is at the highest level. I feel like his ceiling, Baker Mayfield's ceiling, is really, really good. But like Zach Wilson's ceiling might be like really okay.
He's like Johnny Manziel without the attitude and without the off the field issues.
Pretty much. But no, I don't even think he's that. But I don't think he's that good. That's the thing. He doesn't have the Johnny Manziel ability. He has the on the field, like his mindset, he has that same, but I don't think he has the same ability.
Right. Here, let's see something. Hold on. Let's do this. And then this.
Mm-hmm.
And this. And then this. I don't want that. And then this. Oh, you're in the way. Why is this in the way? I don't want. Okay, let's do this. Haha. Let's hear it.
Countless times I have 100% confidence in myself. So if you ask me, I should have been a first overall pick. But that's.
I should have been the first overall pick, Mike White said, bro. Hold on.
I have 100% confidence in myself.
100%.
So if you ask me, I should have been a first overall pick. But that's
come on,
that's
son. What are we talking about?
4 years ago.
He said that's neither here nor there. That's what he followed up with. That's neither here nor there. I should have been the first overall pick.
You know that shot at Wilson saying I should be starting, not him.
The nuts. Hey, what I say? Big gorilla nuts. That's what that boy got right there. Big gorilla nuts. And in the New York market, you came out in the New York market.
Yeah, you gotta say that.
You balled out and beat the Bengals, who was hottest to hot. And you come out and you say, I should have been the first overall pick. But that's neither here nor there. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Moxie on that guy.
Kid's feeling it, bro. I love it.
Oh, Zach Wilson might be in trouble. Might be in trouble.
Good thing we got we had the number 1 pick this year. We didn't choose that bitch.
We didn't choose Mike White. No, we didn't. Should we have chosen Mike White when we had the chance?
4 years ago, maybe.
4 years ago.
It might have helped us. That was 2017. He would have been back in 2018. Yeah, he would have been. Yep. when the wheels were falling off, he could have came in and could have saved it.
Right? It would have been no Nick Foles experiment. We'd have drafted Mike White.
Yeah,
we'd have had him in 18. Look, they got him in the 5th round.
No issue, no nothing. We would have been good.
No. Mike White would have been the guy. We'd have been good to go.
We could have got Mike White in the 5th round, but we got Gardner Minshew
in the 6th.
That was 2019 too.
Yeah. So speaking of trouble, Zach Wilson might be in a little trouble. How about this Damon Arnett situation?
Oh yeah, he's a wild boy. I mean, I don't think he should. I mean, although it's dumb, but I don't think I don't know if he probably. That doesn't mean he is an issue. It shows signs of him being an issue. Because why
would you go get him right now if you're Urban Meyer?
If I'm Urban Meyer, no. Why? If I'm Bill Belichick, yes.
Why? Why don't you get him and bring him to Jacksonville? Give me your take.
Because
he's struggling, right? At least on the inside, bare minimum.
Where was he at? What team was he on again?
Vegas.
He was on the Raiders.
Yeah. So you know, guns are like really, really, really legal in Florida, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the gun he had was legal.
He needs to be away from places where he needs to have guns. He just needs to be chilling.
Look,
because he's too reckless.
He's too wrong in that video, other than what we talked about before, like in regular life, where.
But he's too reckless.
You don't need to be flashing your fireworks in the video. That's all I have a problem. I have a problem with saying he would kill him. Apparently, there was a threat made against him.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
There was a threat made that somebody was going to show up and they was round the corner.
Yeah.
So he was just informing this individual, if you would like to do so and step onto my property.
Yeah, I understand that.
I am protected and I will handle that. Now, here's the thing. If this was a guy that looked like Stone Cold or myself, but talked like Stone Cold, and he announced it in a different manner, if he didn't say it the way he said it, if he would have said it more like, you're around the corner. Well, I tell you what, boy, if you bring your butt over here, we're protected by the Second Amendment and you won't tread on me. I guarantee you that. He wouldn't have got fired.
Yeah, but you can't, bro. I'm saying this the clip.
Saying, bro.
The clip. You know, the clip that got circulated was
this long though. They don't even talk about the threat. That's what bothers me. I'm not saying what he did wasn't stupid. It was fucking stupid.
And that's what I said. I don't think he. But that's what I said at the even beginning. I don't think he did anything wrong. Like he doesn't need to be going to jail or anything. Right. It's just, but when
he doesn't need to lose his job.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to lose his job. Yes, you have to.
He's a first round.
If you reprimand him, like there's a there's a punishment for being stupid, for posting it or making it lie. Like you take that video yourself and say, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, somebody feels they threatened me, and then you have security at your home, hopefully, and you do all that, and you do the grown man thing and protect your home like that.
Right.
I shouldn't be. Like
to announce it.
I shouldn't be able to see. I shouldn't be able to look on my phone and see that video ever.
That was a big gun.
Because that's a big gun, bro. Somebody do that shit. You know what? Somebody do that shit. Guess what? Oh, cancel that. I'm ending that live. I'm taking a screenshot of the message, and then I'm ending the live,
Right.
bro. And then I'm doing what I got to do, bro.
Y'all go ahead and make sure you click the share button, man. I haven't done it yet. So go ahead and click the share button, put it out there in all the JY groups, put it on your page, your mama page, all their pages. Get it out there. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Men and Teal Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Men and Teal Podcast. Twitter is Men and Teal Pod. Join the Facebook group. We are up over 900 plus in there. Let's hit 1,000 within the next week or so, shall we? I want to sign him because he's a first-round pick. He's obviously not going to be expensive. Now, keep in mind, this is only if the NFL doesn't want to do their own sort of punishment to him, which I don't think they will. They may fine him. I don't think they would suspend him for any length of time. But I would bring him in and see what he has to offer, because obviously our secondary outside of Shaq Griffin has lacked significantly at times, more so than any other part of the defense. So if I could get him, a first-round talent, to come on. Now, people are saying, well, you know, apparently he wasn't doing too hot over there. If that's the case, then forget what I'm saying. I don't watch him.
There.
Huh?
He was kind of lackluster.
Was he?
At Raiders.
Now, where did he come from? I got to look him up. Where did he come from? Damon Arnett. Where did he play his college ball?
Hey, I'll be right back. I got to help with the kids.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. We're going to do you here. All right, so Damon Arnett, let's see. So he played his college football at Ohio State, Jay. So Mr. Meyer's familiar with our guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's familiar. He played his football at Ohio State. All right. What did he do over there? Let's see what he did. Damon Arnett. What was his stats for this year? Stats. Let's see what his individual stats were. How fast is he? He ran a 4.56. Okay, he's not that fast. He's 6 foot. Let's look at the stats. PFF. No, I don't like PFF. Pro Football Reference. I like Pro Football Reference. That's what I like. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, my. Well, then. Okay.
So is he playing? What is he? He's a corner?
Yeah, it looks like he started 7 games last year. And he had 25 tackles. That's it. All right, you know what? Take back what I said. I mean, I have to watch tape to really say the stats are not helping his case. Right? Like the dude played 7. He started 7 games the first year. He started 0 the second year. He had 4 tackles this season, the entire year. Okay, never mind, guys.
That's what I'm saying. So it was
playing. I was just playing. Clearly, he sucked.
Yeah, I'm about to say
he was good.
Yeah.
Go get him. I don't care about the whole threatened thing. I don't care. I don't care how you choose to announce that you will defend yourself if somebody comes to your home.
Oh, yeah,
I don't care. I think that the situation got him fired simply because of the Henry Ruggs situation.
Yeah, they can't do nothing.
No,
right now, bro.
You got your coach. Your coach was a wild boy out here calling the I can't even say it, or they might ban the video.
Well, no, he called. He referenced to somebody in the LGBTQ community by one of those letters. By one of those letters.
Goodell as an anti-football vagina.
He called him an anti-football pussy. That was hilarious, and that's why he lost his job. That's what lost his job.
So you had your coach going ham, then your star wide receiver
kill somebody.
And go $156 down a residential.
He murdered somebody.
Right,
that's
that lady.
I don't even like to put that on.
From the witnesses. Saying now there's witnesses coming forward saying that the fire department arrived on scene and the fire was at minimal state. It hadn't erupted and gone through the entire car, and they waited nearly 20 minutes to extinguish the fire. Witnesses are reporting. That's what the defense is claiming.
Oh, I mean, still,
that's kind of wild.
It is wild, but I mean, still.
They said now the fire department is combating, saying that they did nothing wrong, of course, and that the cab was unsurvivable, as they put it. Nobody would have been able to survive. But yeah, so that's why he's in trouble, because your star wide receiver just killed somebody, and then you just got on live with a large firearm stating you was gonna kill somebody. It's just not a good look. It's
The
not a good
optics
look.
are horrible.
We get it that you're the bad boys of football, and that shit would have rolled back in the day. But right now,
can't have it.
no, not at all. Not at. Excuse me. Oh, let's jump over to the comments, see what's popping in here. Shout out Jerry Brown, I see you. My dog say rocking the Duval. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Jaguar Let's Go group. You looking for a dope Jaguar group, go join Jaguars Let's Go. Or you can swing over to the new Era Jags 2.0 with my guy Dave Cicelo. You can join that group as well. Join them both. They both going to give you the best of the best when it comes to Jaguar content, just like we do. Rudy build Ford tough. I like that. Taven, what's this just say? Taven, Wyoming Wild Man Brian. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. All right. Bulletin board material, Mr. White. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what he's giving him. AFC is weak. Jelani says AFC is weak. AFC is not weak to me. The NFC is just really dominant for the first time in a long time. Like, you always had Brady over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you always knew that was there. And then the Steelers were dominant, so you had that. Who else? The Titans were good. Then the Texans were really good. Who else? Who else was dominant? Or not dominant, but very, very good. Playoff team. The Ravens had been dominant for a while, the Chiefs, and then the Chargers with Phillip Rivers. So you had them. You had those guys. So there was 7 teams that you knew were pretty much making the playoffs, and one of them was going to boot the other one out, and it was going to be a battle, and that's how it was going to go. The NFC had the Falcons, the Saints, the Seahawks, I don't want to say the Niners because they was hit or miss. The Packers. Who am I missing? Sounds about right.
Yeah, Saints. The Saints.
Yeah, I said them.
Okay.
Saints, Falcons.
Packers. It just depends, I guess, whatever time frame you're talking about. You're talking about just like right now,
or like the last decade.
The Giants.
Yeah. I mean, how long has it been since Eli won a Super Bowl? It's been a little bit. But yeah, I'll go with the Giants. Okay. So it's always been fairly even though. AFC has dominated more in the last decade, I would say, as far as number of teams.
Shit, Tom Brady.
Right.
It's really just been Tom Brady.
And I don't even mean winning the Super Bowl. I just mean when you looked at the AFC, you figured one of these teams was going to win. More so, you had you basically every year had the Packers and the Saints for the last decade. You were going, one of them guys was going to the Super Bowl. That was it.
It was just crazy because it's crazy because none of them been in them a long time too, though.
Right.
Because you had Seahawks.
As good as the Seahawks were, I wasn't going, they're going to the Super Bowl. I was like, Aaron Rodgers finna take them boys to the Super Bowl, or the Drew Brees finna take them boys to the Super Bowl. That's just how it felt.
Yeah.
AFC though, right now, it seems like it's just more even than the rest of the league. I mean, if we look at the NFL standings at this point in time, let's see. What's the AFC looking like, bro? I mean, you have 1, 2 teams. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 teams with 5 wins. Then you have 2 teams with more than 5 wins. 3. I'm sorry, 3 teams with more than 5 wins. So it's just this cluster, right? But all of these teams, these are all playoff caliber teams. Titans, Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Ravens. I don't want to say Broncos. I really don't, but they earned it, so we'll say Broncos. Chiefs, even as bad as they've looked. Raiders, even with the recent mayhem. Chargers, then Patriots and Bills. All of them playoff caliber teams. If you hop over to the NFC, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6. You have 6 teams over 5 wins.
I'm about to say Rams, Bucks, Packers, the Cowboys, Cardinals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cardinals win. Cardinals big with 8. Rams have 7. Packers have 7. Like, Packers are by far leading the North. Then you have the Cardinals and the Rams in a race in the West. Then you have the Buccaneers leading the South with the Saints following behind at 5-3. That's it. So, basically, that's what you're looking at over there. I wouldn't say that necessarily the AFC is soft. Oh, no, you have to turn it down. I hear me.
I hear me. Grab the laptop. Okay.
I tell you, I'm like, wait a second, what just happened?
Yeah, I got my laptop finally.
Oh shit! But yeah, so that I don't know. I think that obviously the Cardinals are the most dominant team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I mean, overall, right now they appear to be the most dominant team. They won 5. They're 5-0 on the road, 3-1 at home. I mean, it looks good.
Their only losses are the Packers.
Right. And the Cowboys,
they got
that ass kicked by the Von Millerless Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, McCarthy's getting a lot of shit from Jerry about why did you keep Dak in there?
I don't know, man. Zach is whack. What's going on, man? Shout out Zach. I see him here in the building. Let's see what Eric got to say. Eric says, need these AFC teams to lose more so we can sneak into the hunt. What's crazy is we're not that far out.
We're not, bro. That is the wild thing.
We're like 3 games.
Oh, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then there's a whole lot of cluster going on. There's a whole lot of mayhem. I mean, look at the Titans. They're down Derrick Henry at least till the end of the year. The Colts are fucking bipolar. You've got the Bengals who appear to be bipolar. We almost beat them. Literally a last-second field goal saved them. The Browns, they've lost OBJ. They've got their whole issues going on there. The Steelers haven't looked that good. They've just snuck out some wins. The Ravens, there was a blueprint
last night, man. That
was the blueprint. They gave you the blueprint on how to fuck the Ravens up. They ran. Yeah. I have never seen more zero in my entire life. Mm-hmm. They were running cover 0, man blitz. They were loading 8 on the line. They would bring 6. They would bring 4. They would bring 7. And they would drop. And Lamar just could not diagnose it.
And apparently that's the defense Joe Cullen's going with is the 0 and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Sunday.
It just looks. Yeah. It looks a little different when we do it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't heard nothing, but that's what I would do. You got to pressure. You got to get Carson Wentz off his center. You got to get pressure in his face. I mean, the Colts have a pretty decent line, but we got to force something.
And then what Eric say, Stone Cold got the fresh dip in his mouth. Mm-hmm. What you got, that Copenhagen in there?
Nah, actually, that's not Copenhagen.
I go cheap.
It's a kayak. Is it menthol though?
No, I can't do the menthol. I can't do it.
You're a Marlboro man.
Man, I've tried a little tiny packet. That shit was disgusting.
You dipped?
It was in the little. They gave it to me. It was like this little white. It was in a little white packet.
Oh, you tried a pouch. That's what you tried.
I tried to. I braided it in the last 30 seconds.
Wait. He tried a what?
It's pouch. It's basically they give you like a little paper pouch full of tobacco, so it's not actually touching or whatever. Or pouches.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That's what I would try. You don't do the pouch? Is the pouch for pussies?
Yeah, the pouch probably for pussies. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a whole pussy.
Yeah.
I'm not finna. So what you telling me is you just take a handful of the leafy shit and you just put it in there? It's just in there? No, you got some in there. Why you put some more in?
Because my girls didn't let me get a full-on pinch.
You gonna lose the whole lip, bro. Why you do that? Who hurt you? Why? What? Why are you eating a cigarette? What the fuck is wrong? Bro, I'm tripping right now. I'm more tripping than Jay said he's done that shit before. That he tried it.
Bruh, that's been the worst 30 seconds of my life, bro. That shit, my fucking brain. Hell yeah.
Did you swallow some?
No, I spit it all, bro. The shit made my lip going numb. I said, bro, this is like cocaine. Get this shit out of here, bro.
Have you ever swallowed some? No, it'll make you sick, huh? I fucking bet.
Yeah, I saw that movie.
I used to smoke squares like crazy. Like I done been through hard times where I smoked 3 packs of posts a day. I'm talking about Cadillacs, 100s.
Yeah. Big dogs.
And my stomach be like I felt like I ate a cigarette, but I've never actually ate a cigarette. And my mind is blown. That's funny because you told me that story the other day, Jay, about what you was offered.
Oh,
you didn't take.
Yeah.
But you done did this shit. I thought that was the whitest shit I ever heard. Now I'm finding out that you've done something even whiter. That's the whitest shit I've ever heard. You've dipped. Whoa.
Yeah, it was horrendous, bro.
What my dog Eric said.
You want to know the sad part?
What's that?
It was actually the school officer that started me.
Out there in Georgia.
Nah, I'm in Florida, man. I'm down in Brevard County.
Oh, you're in Brevard.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you was in Georgia. Yeah, I've been out to Brevard before. I had a battle in Brevard once.
Yeah, I'm down here in Melbourne.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where we was at. We had a battle at some place off the side of the road with a league out there. I don't even remember my battle. I fucked that boy up.
I'm in between Miami and Jacksonville, 3 hours from either one.
My dog Progress. I'll tell you a story. We was in Brevard, okay? We came in at a battle. Now, when I battled, I was extremely disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. I wanted you to know that there was nothing you could do about these bars you was finna get, and that I was the truth, and that I would actually do anything I said I would do. Even if I wouldn't really do it, I wanted you to think I would. So we walk in this building pretty deep. Obviously, we from out of town. And my guy Progress gets so drunk. He is shitty. And I think he battles that night. And there was this other fella, large guy. I won't say his name. But big dude, cool guy, love him to death. But for whatever reason, he was drunk too. And he was getting kind of spotty with us, going back and forth. He liked to talk a lot, but he was just talking. And Progress finally was like, son, I will. And Progress, funny white boy, looks like Conor McGregor, right? Great battle rapper. He says, son, I will duff the fuck out you. And then he's eating chicken wings. He takes a bite of his chicken wing and then shoves it in the guy's mouth. He bites the chicken, sucks the meat, shoves it in this large 6'8" gentleman's mouth. And I and bro, he didn't know what to do. He was like, oh, fuck. Security rushes, where everything is broken up. It was hilarious. I had to carry one of my guys out of the club that night, and he was the nicest, the little white boy, the friendly one who wouldn't fight a soul. He was, oh my God, Brevard. I fuck with Brevard. So how much is a can of dip?
Depends what brand you get. Kayak,
how much is that shit you got?
The kayak I get about $2.
$2. How long does that last you?
2 days.
2 days.
Two and a half, give or take.
I mean, I spend way more on tobacco products in 2 days, but
I mean, no, that's pretty good.
Well, yeah. What I do is I get the whole roll, like an unwrapped roll that has like 5 cans for like $10.
Oh, you know a dip guy. You got a plug.
I think so dip products are like that.
Gas station and get that. You can get it.
Oh, okay. It's like a carton. It's their version of a carton.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
What are you talking? Oh, this is Eric's wild.
Eric, no, hey, strip club chicken wings are the best. It wasn't a strip club, Eric. Eric say strip club chicken wings are the best. They are, but it was not a strip club. I'm still flabbergasted. Between you saying you dip and then the trolls doll in the background and watching your lip poke out like that, I'm tripping right now. This is the greatest conversation we've had on this show since the
last greatest conversation we had on this show.
Since Byron Leftwich's lineman. Oh yeah. If y'all haven't seen that show, go to the YouTube right now and go fuck, I forgot his name. I feel disrespectful. We had on Byron Leftwich from Marshall, the guard who played with Leftwich. That was the best show we have ever done. That guy, clearly, he didn't give a fuck. He was giving us all the behind the scenes, the best of the best, the truth about how shit went down in college with Byron. It was great. It was great. Why was this on my screen? Get out of here. No, shut the fuck up. There we go. All right.
I got a 5 and a 2-year-old little girl. All right.
Oh no, I'm with you. I got a whole bunch of bro. I feel you. I get it. It's really throwing me because it's right there, and it's just it's perfect.
Do not move, Poppy. What are you doing?
No. You sad.
You gotta leave Poppy where she's at.
Don't get me started. I've heard all the songs in the movies over and over and over.
Can't fight the feeling.
Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage. That's my shit. All right, man. So moving on. All right, so Stone Cold dipped. Jay's dipped. I can't believe this shit. I'm still tripping. You put leaves in your mouth. I can get you some leaves from outside right now. All the leaves on my trees fell.
Well, if you want to see go find somebody like a baseball player or whatever. They got the big bag that they pull out like a wad and just shove that in the side of their mouth.
I thought it was bubble gum.
Now it now it is, and I don't think you can do it in the league no more.
Yeah, but there was a old school guy known for a long time over there at the County Line Saloon. He had to get a portion of his jaw taken out because it infected the inside of his mouth. Because he
and you just put a whole quad of shit. You put a whole kilo in your mouth just now.
That's not a lie.
You just told me some guy had to get a quarter of his jaw removed from doing that, and then you just picked up a whole half a pound and shoved it in your shit right.
Half a pound? No, I'm talking about like literally it's called Redhead, and it's literally a big bag, and they'll take out something that looks like a baseball amount in their hand and shove that in the back of their mouth.
Yeah, and
I can't do that.
You shouldn't do that. Listen, we about to have an intervention.
I tried to realize how much nicotine keeps me sane.
Yeah, but you don't know. We're gonna start a GoFundMe, y'all, for Stone Cold. We're gonna get them the patches. They still do that, Jay? Nicorette? You want to choose some shit? We'll get them some Nicorette. How about that? We're gonna start a GoFundMe for Stone Cold. We're gonna get them some Nicorette.
You need to get your medical card, man. You don't need no nicotine, man.
I don't support that either. I'm trying to get you off of all the leaves.
Nah. Oh, that's okay. You talking about what's dangerous, but yeah, fuck all that.
So
get back to it.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, man.
When they signed Carson Wentz in the offseason, I said that was the biggest mistake the Colts had made. Carson Wentz is broken. I have never seen a quarterback play as poorly as I watched Carson Wentz play last season. I said there's no way in hell that Carson Wentz could overcome his performance in 2021, where he started 9 games and had a passer percentage of 63%. He threw 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but he looked absolutely awful.
Yeah, he looked trash.
Awful. He looked awful. What is his rating? This 2021. I'm tripping. My bad. Go back. He started 12 games. He had a 57.4 completion percentage, 15 touchdowns with 16 touchdowns with 15 interceptions. My bad. I was giving y'all his stats from this year. 16 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. And he had a 72.8 rating. He was terrible. His QBR was 49.6. He was awful. He was also sacked 50 times. And it wasn't all poor offensive line play. Their offensive line was terrible. Do not get me wrong. But he was absolutely awful. So
that's why we need to stop Taylor and let Wentz beat us.
Exactly. Now I'll give him his flowers. This is why I asked Jay earlier. I said, Jay, do you feel any more concerned about this game now than you did at the beginning of the season? I, for one, do, because I thought Wentz would be terrible. And he looked as though he was going to be terrible to start the season. They were 0-3. He didn't look very good. And now he's kind of came into his own. He's got 2,198 yards. He's got 17 touchdowns, only 3 turnovers. He's not turning the ball over. 63.3 completion percentage. He's got a quarterback rating of 100. But he only has his QBR is 59.6. Decent. Okay. He's only been sacked 17 times, though. So he's played 3 less games. In 3 less games, he's been sacked. What's that? 32 less times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it makes a difference when your quarterback's upright.
I mean, the Colts have one of the best offensive lines in football.
Colts have one of the best.
Without a doubt. 100% one of the best offensive lines in football. So that is going to be the test, is can this defense keep up? Somebody asked earlier, and, we were on doing our thing, talking all crazy, Stone Cold over there, shoving motherfucking leaves in his mouth. Where is the question? I want to give it to. Here he is. Facebook user says, "Are you guys concerned with Trevor Lawrence struggles in the last 6 quarters?" Stone Cold, what do you say?
It's not really concerning. It's the fact that he's understanding the game, but the problem is the lack of weapons he has around him. He doesn't have the weapons like he had at Clemson. Right now, is he still getting the timing with these throws down? Yeah, because between getting pressure in his face, if he overthrew him, he overthrew. But if he underthrew Marvin Jones, that would have been an interception. So he's still trying to get these different timings down. It's not too much of a concern, but the reason why he struggles is he just doesn't have a lot around him.
Right.
Like everybody has been talking about on Twitter, on podcasts, and everything like that. James Robinson's price tag is just going up.
And up.
Every day he's not playing. Because with James Robinson not in there, their offense is struggling.
They look bad.
Because Carlos Hyde cannot pass protect. James Robinson can do it all. Sure, he's not the fastest, but he gets his shit done.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. James Robinson's worth is being proven as this offense flutters around the field doing absolutely nothing. If you really go back and look, who is that?
Shout out to Jimbo, man.
Oh, Jimbo, I figured because he said, what it do? I haven't heard anybody say that since Paul Wall. So I know. So if this offense last week would have been the same offense that it was 3 weeks ago, we would have blown the Bills out. It would not have looked even remotely close. It would have been bad.
You heard Trevor in the press conference. He had moments that he knows he could have probably scored.
Yeah, but I think honestly, I haven't even really watched any pressers throughout the week, except for so. Well, sometimes I try not to, because I just don't want to. I try to just give them what I think. Then I can go back and watch them. Usually, I can do that after the show. I go back and watch all the pressers and stuff. Like tonight, I probably will.
Right.
But I just feel like the defense was playing so good, there was no need to really just go out there and try to take unnecessary risks with the football.
Oh yeah, you can tell they held back.
Yeah, that was just people were like. I'm like, I don't think that was an issue because he didn't play horribly. Yeah, he had a couple bad throws, but shit, they had throw the ball deep all game. That was his first deep shot. He missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. So I mean,
yeah, the overthrow was painful, but he was being smashed.
Yeah, he was getting hit.
Like, the pressure was right in his face. He just threw it up. I'll tell you the thing that I love the most, though, about this offense, outside of obviously Trevor Lawrence and James Robinson, who's not here right now, is Dan fucking Arnold.
Oh yeah,
Dan fucking Arnold.
He has solved our tight end problem.
He's the best tight end to put on Jaguar uniform since Mercedes Lewis, right?
Yep.
I mean, Mercedes Lewis was the best blocking tight end, one of the best currently. Or has been the best.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Josh Patterson.
Josh Patterson says, given this team we have, Lawrence is limited. Jones, as of late, is inconsistent, some of which is timing. Visca has a tendency to drop passes. The only bright side for the most is Arnold. See? Huh? Once we get that top receiver, it will open up our offense. Plus, next year, ETN returns. That's 100% absolutely correct. I agree with every single iota of that comment. It's true, man. Visca is a little disappointing this season. I was expecting a lot more of him once DJ went down. But I think that's my fault because I said last year, I think he's a great slot receiver. I think he can do a lot of things. I was hopeful that his ceiling was Anquan Bolden. I don't think it is. I don't think he can do what Anquan can do on the outside. I think he is strictly an underneath guy. He lacks the speed to get open downfield on anything past 7 yards. He is just an underneath guy that you hit on a drag or a quick slant who can take that 4-yard, 5-yard route and turn it into 50+ because it's power and his ability to break tackles and not go down. Is that terrible to draft in the second round? No. I'm not mad at his placement. I just think that there were moments when we thought, wow, this guy might be a solid number 2. I think we need to accept the fact that Laviska Shenault is a slot receiver.
Well, I had my concerns when they said earlier in the year that they were just
I think that's my fault.
At strictly a receiver.
Uh-huh.
The only good thing I could say about Jay Gruden from last year is at least he used him like he was in Colorado. He used him out of the backfield a little bit. On the jet sweeps. Basically, it's what Urban Meyer has always had in a gadget guy, except reverse, without the speed, just the power.
Right. Yeah. Now, and I think that's what frustrates me now is that James Robinson is down, and I think Laviska Shenault is probably the next best option in the backfield. But I think the thought process is you put Visca in the backfield, and now he has to touch the ball 10, 12 times a game in the backfield and deal with that type of contact.
Yeah.
Then he may not make it the rest of the year. Now you're down another wide receiver, and now you're scrambling trying to fill that. And clearly what we once thought was the strongest position group on this team has crumbled into one of the weaker position groups on this team.
But true.
And if you lose Visca,
yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, it was. Development.
What, man, I've been looking at the free agents for next year as the wide receiver. Good God, there is a plethora of guys that can probably poach.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is not leaving Green Bay unless Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay.
What's the thing? Rodgers leaves. Devontae already made it clear. Rodgers, he ain't staying.
But if you're Devontae Adams, do you come here?
Yeah.
I would.
I mean,
we
gotta go out and win 4 more games this year, minimum. If we want to Allen Robinson, Devontae Adams, if we want anybody who is aspiring to win a championship, we gotta spend money.
We gotta spend money on that fucking defense too. Like we gotta go draft that. We gotta make that defense look appealing so that
I think
somebody does want to come.
Yeah, you can go to defensive free agency and throw the bag around. That's usually what it looks like. Defensive players will chase the bag because I think bags are rewarded.
But receivers want to play with good quarterbacks.
They want to win too.
Yeah, but they want to play with good quarterbacks too. They want to liken their chances. If they feel like they're elite and they know that they're elite, they can feel like they can help that quarterback out.
Pittsburgh go get Aaron Rodgers, bro, and they only got Chris Claypool and Juju. Juju probably won't be there next year. They got Chris Claypool. They finna go grab Allen Robinson. They finna go grab Devontae. They gonna grab Devontae and Aaron Rodgers. They on the phone right now like, shit, we're going to Pittsburgh next year, man. Fuck this.
Well, actually,
like they're probably a package deal.
Somebody had an interview with Devontae Adams about maybe considering going to play with his old quarterback, Derek Carr.
That'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, because Devontae Adams and him were on the same team back in college.
Let's see. Who is this? Jay, do you know who said bros? Did y'all talk about the Dolphins? That's Jimbo. Yeah, man, we did. We talked about it. Just the fact that Miami ran. You know what Miami did, Jay? You'll appreciate this as a Madden connoisseur. They nano blitzed the entire game.
Yeah.
That's all they did. They ran man blitzes and they adjusted in the gaps to where it was instant block shed, immediate pressure, and they destroyed the number one running offense in the league and they fucked Lamar up. It was crazy. I'm watching the game with my son last night after practice, and we're laying there watching it on the couch, and he's like, Dad, Baltimore's gonna win, right? Because Lamar Jackson's he was on Madden last year. So he's one of the best. And I was like, yeah, he's pretty fucking good. And so we're watching, and the Dolphins are up 6. And I'm like, it's no big deal. I said, the Ravens are going to score, and their defense good enough to stop Miami from scoring. So don't worry about it. They're going to score. They're going to go up by 1. No issue. And then they get the fucking, what was it? The pick 6? They get there was a pick 6 or a fumble? I can't remember. They get the turnover for a touchdown. Oh, it was a pick 6, Xavier and Howard. No, it was a fumble. Yeah, fumble, right? Sammy Watkins fumbles on the quick slant. Sammy Watkins fumbles on the quick slant. Xavier and Howard picks it up, rises to the crib. Oh, my God. And I'm like, yo, they're about to lose this motherfucking game. They running 0 blitz the whole time. There's no safety help. And you have Hollywood fucking Brown. That's the craziest shit. Like a 0 blitz, as long as you can get 2 seconds of protection, like you should be able to chuck that tater up, and Hollywood Brown should have made a couple of plays in the ball. Lamar Jackson was frustrated as all get out. He was livid, bro. That dude was on the sideline yelling at people. He was throwing his hands and shit. He looking like, man, what the fuck is going on? It was crazy.
Yeah, I fell asleep on the game.
I've never seen anything like it. Yeah,
but I seen it was. But it said it was. But it said it was just 6. It was 6-3, right?
Nah,
that's what it was.
That was it was in like the 3rd.
Oh, what was that? What was the final score?
I don't know. I gotta look. I don't know. I fell
asleep. I thought the final score was low.
It wasn't that low. Ravens versus Dolphins. Final was 22-10.
22-10. Okay.
Yeah,
I honestly think most of our free agency is probably going to be on offense.
Really?
It better not.
You got to figure we got 4 offensive linemen on contract year this year. 4.
Yeah, some of them don't need to be here.
Wait. How you got 4?
AJ Cann, Andrew Norwell, Cam Robinson, and I guess technically Will Richardson as well. They're all on contract years.
Okay. Well, AJ Cann's not coming
3 starters on contract.
AJ Cann's not coming back. I think they're very comfortable with Ben Bartch replacing him at this point. Cam Robinson's still up in the air. That's a question mark. What I have liked from Cam Robinson, I said before I would sign him. But what I've liked even more recently is watching him and Trevor and their interactions. I don't know if you guys have peeped this during the game. Jay, I know you're at the home game, so you don't watch the broadcast per se, but I'm watching Cam Robinson over there when Trevor's looking frustrated. He's just talking to him. They're talking it up like he's right there with him like, man, this shit fucking crazy, ain't it? Too bad the other side can't protect you. Like he's just right there talking with him like they're friends. And I think those type of relationships are great. So I hope that leads to Cam Robinson staying because I want to at least have him as an option.
Yeah.
Like at this point, keep Cam, sign him for whatever, and still go out and draft or sign a top tier tackle.
Yeah, because you go get that right side.
One of those guys got to go.
Yeah.
And Cam is leading the race to stay right now. Jawan's not losing bad. He's still just been kind of Jawan.
Yeah.
Which is a top 17 right tackle, which is not terrible. But in that situation, it's kind of like Tony Baselli used to say, you draft a quarterback until you find the one.
Yeah.
Well, or Jeff Lagerman, whichever one it was. That's how it is with that right tackle. You draft them until you get a guy that's that good. Just keep going. Yeah. Don't settle for the 17th best in the league.
If you're going to re-sign Cam, I think this offseason you work with Little to get him on the right.
Yeah, I see. And now that's the one reason I do want to go back and really watch the tape, because I saw a lot of pressure in the half that I was able to watch, because I was too busy out there coaching in a playoff game that got us to the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Ramblers. Yeah, we're going to the bowl this weekend. Let me tell you something, Jay. Let me tell you how mad I am.
Mm-hmm.
So Anchor Fence and Deck, my good guy Jalen over there, Anchor Fence and Deck, who y'all need to hit up anytime that you need to get your stuff handled with your backyard and your fences and all that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Anchor Fence and Deck, who you need to call for a quote today at 904-859-5481 and get a quote today from Anchor Fence and Deck, or you can visit them at anchorfence-deck.com to check out their work. Yeah, him. So he hit me up today. He said, "Hey, man, you still up north?" I said, "Yeah, I'm here." He said, "Me and my sister coming out to the Indy game. You want me to grab you a ticket?" Oh. Bro, I wanted to go to that game so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go to that game so bad.
You were planning on going to the game. It's
I
crazy because you weren't even thinking about, even back then. You weren't even thinking about no damn Super Bowl.
I was just like, yeah, I'm finna buy this ticket.
Yeah,
and I almost did. I literally almost did. The only reason I didn't buy the ticket was because I was waiting for Nikki McLaughlin and them over there with the Jaguar Travel Buzz to let me know if there was any packages. So I waited to buy the ticket, which was clearly a blessing because we rode out. Stone Cold, listen, I don't want to toot my own horn here, okay? But we might have walked into the playoffs as a 5 seed, okay? I'm talking about the hardest road to the championship game, okay? We had to play a team that beat us, another team that beat us. We had to play an undefeated team, okay? North Chicago, okay? It looked like the Gridiron Gang. Like it's, at one point, I was waiting for security on the side. Like it got a little Brody. We had to play some games, okay? And now we walking into a championship. I'm just saying, this Sunday, I can't go to the Colts game because I gotta go play in the Super Bowl. I gotta go coach in the Super Bowl, Stone Cold. I gotta go coach in the Super. I'm Bill Belichick, Stone Cold. I gotta go coach in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, go Ramblers, dog. Them boys be out there hitting everything, man. Shout out to that boy Major. Let's go.
He hitting like a. He hitting like a little bitch right now. Man, I don't want him to hit. Man, we is at practice. It's cold as hell, by the way. It snowed today.
Yes, sir.
He hitting like a little bitch right now. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? We got a Super Bowl. You out here all of a sudden selfish. You better get the fuck together. He ain't finna play much defense this week. No way, though. He finna, no, we got a block. He played tight end. He played tight end, Stone Cold, tight end defensive end.
Now I need to ask you, since you a coach.
Yeah.
My 2-year-old little girl.
Yep.
I think she might be a prodigy. She ran and tackled my 5-year-old. I'm talking about a clean, nice shoulder to the ribs tackle, just full on. And whew.
That's how you go. Yeah. Bring her out here, Stone Cold. Bring her out here. We're going to make her a middle linebacker. Let's go. You know what's funny? My daughter wants to play. She wants to play.
She probably had the most country name.
Talking Delilah?
No, Lyric.
Oh, Lyric was
what's her name? Your kids got country? I would have never thought it.
Ella Ray.
Oh, yeah.
That's country.
That's country as hell.
Even the
I got a homeboy whose daughter's name is Ella. What is it? Ella May. Ella May. I think it's Ella May. Is his daughter's name. Jared out there in Duval. J-Rod. Yeah, we work at a car dealer. You know J-Rod? Jay?
Oh.
You don't know J-Rod Avera? That's my guy. He works at a car dealership now over on the south side. I'll let Duval, Jacksonville J-Rod get you on ride today. I love that guy.
He'll actually watch football and wrestling with me, so I think that's where the violence is coming from.
There it is. That's how my little one is, bro. My little one, she'll do the same. Now, Brock, the 7-month-old, I think he's going to be the prodigy. He came out bigger than everybody else. He is huge, and he's strong, and he literally watches football like, he just stares. He loves it. So I think he might be the prodigy. Major didn't when he was a baby, but now he's obsessed, which I love. Now, Lyric, I think she only want to do it because basically
because you do it because you spend time.
Yeah. If she sees
I was about to say,
good, she want to go do it. She want to be better than him.
And also because you coaching it, and she don't like the fact that you coach it. And it's like, okay, I don't get this. That's time I don't get this. But at the same time, bro, hey, that's what I try to tell you. Y'all guys gotta get that hooping in.
Pre-game ritual, like now, to where when I'm on the sideline, she has to come to the fence to give me our little secret handshake. Like she has to include herself, which I'm fine with. I love it. But yeah, it is.
But you know what that is though. That just means you just gotta because you can't be her. You're not gonna be her coach. You can still be her personal coach though. Like
I'll be a trainer.
Yeah, and that's the way you
I'll always be a trainer.
Yeah, but you got to get out there and get in the gym with her and do that time too, because
I can't coach the game of basketball. I never played it. Mm-hmm. I've coached football at all levels. I've coached football in high school, and all of this, and I know that game inside and out like the back of my hand. I can coach that, and I've been waiting for this opportunity to coach. And I will coach.
I played linebacker in high school.
Yeah, you got to go. You just got to go get your coaching job, man. It's fun.
Not with the hours I work.
Coaching high school. What do you mean? True Green's like the perfect opportunity. Bro, how am I getting a call from the year?
Not for the rest of the year,
I'm not answering this. You're going to have to comment on here. You're going to have to comment on here that you watching the show for me to answer this call. I'm not answering no call from Canada. I'm not doing it. You got to let me know that you're watching this show before I answer this call from Canada. I'm just letting you know right now. I have bills that I don't pay on time.
Man, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you with a charge for Canada.
Huh?
They're gonna hit you with a charge.
Listen, I don't know. Is it past 9 o'clock?
Bro, it's not 2005, bro.
Is it past 9 o'clock? Are my minutes free?
Not on me.
I'm not doing it. You're not about to get me. Say,
does Canada count?
What is this? Who is this calling me? If they leave a voicemail, how does Canada have a pound? Nah, Canada don't got the same country code as we do. I battled in Canada before. I know that you can't just call them like an area code. I don't know about this. Not doing it. You bet. Hey, listen. If you're calling in to get on the show, Mr. Canada, you can go ahead and drop a comment, and then I'll go ahead and answer your call. Okay, because I got bill collectors after me, Mr. Canada. Okay, I'm rebuilding my credit.
You don't have to give. You got WhatsApp. You don't have to.
Hey, no, that's what. Oh, so I got the number's a Google Voice number.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah.
So if I had, but the problem is it rings on my phone like regular. So if I have the computer pulled up too, it'll show me that somebody's calling on the Google Voice, and then I can answer it with my regular phone. But it doesn't, like, it's not an app anymore on your phone. Like, it just rings like normal. It looks like a normal call.
Yeah, but if it's the Google Voice, then it just goes to Google Voice.
Yeah, but I don't know. The way it shows up on the phone, it doesn't show any different from a normal call to my phone. It looks the exact same.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so it just comes through like a normal call. I'm like, oh, it was the Google Voice. It was the Google Voice. I see it right here.
They hacked that shit.
Go ahead, Canada. You can call back, bro. You can call back, Canada. I answer now. I see it was you. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, we coached the Super Bowl, man. Not a big deal, Stone Cold. We're gonna go out here. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. Team we about to play beat us in the regular season, 30-6.
Damn.
The only team to beat us by more than one score. We lost 3 games during the season. They was one of them. But like I told my son in my Coach Carter voice, we never played this team. This team never played us because the team they played didn't know how to win football games. You understand me? This is a different team, Stone Cold. We know how to win. And that's exactly what we going to do this Sunday, 10 p.m. at Carmel Catholic Memorial High School in whatever the fuck, Illinois.
Is that 10 p.m.?
10 a.m. I said p.m.?
Yeah. I said, damn, them little boys going to be tired?
Here's what we finna do. Jay about to live stream the game on Mid and Teal.
Yes,
because
sir.
it's streaming on Facebook. Jay gonna commentate the game. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna send you the link. It is gonna be live streamed on YouTube and Facebook, so it's gonna be a blast. I said, AM, why is she on here? Somebody get her out of here.
Yeah,
she's not allowed.
This is the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts.
Oh, that made me shed a tear for real. All right, so let's get back to
my little one, the high side.
Let's get back to the actual game. So, what's the keys to victory this week for you, Stone Cold?
Well, we're still gonna need aggressiveness out of the defense, especially that front seven. Bring the pain. I think we still need to use Rudy Ford the way he was being used, run some zone and let him blitz off the edges, because we've already seen it all his career. Once Carson gets flustered back there, it's back to the old Carson Wentz. He's going to wince. But we just got to keep Jonathan Taylor on lockdown. And when Nyheim Hines comes in, that means they're gonna run screens. And screens and tight ends have been our Achilles heel, if you will, this season. So we need to cover those bases, and if I believe we can do that, and fingers crossed for J-Rob to come in.
Now, do you want? Now, that was my thing. I was going to ask earlier. Do you want Robinson to come back this week, or
yes,
you want him to one more?
So I caught a little bit of the Urban Meyer presser this morning. Herb said, and I quote, "We're going to use a lot of Carlos Hyde regardless."
Yeah, even if J-Rob's come back, they're going to be a little more Hyde than James Robinson.
Yeah, okay. I just need James Robinson to get enough to make a difference. It's not going to be one of those games where I'm looking going.
I just don't want him.
Carries.
Yeah, I don't want him to have 30.
Right.
Now,
well, and we have to remember this. The thing with the injury to James Robinson is not structural. It's 100% a pain tolerance issue. He cannot further injure himself. It just comes down to tolerance at this point. Can he tolerate the pain? And it's on the heel. And, I had a terrible foot injury. It sucked. And it was on the ball of my foot, right under the big toe, where all my weight goes when I push off. It's fucking brutal. And it just comes down to, can you fucking tolerate the pain? And can you deal with it? And so if he can, and the answer is yes, then he'll be out there. He'll be doing his thing. I mean, cortisone shot to the foot. What? Let's do it. What are we talking about?
I had one of those in my knee, and whew.
That's a help, right? Oh, that's beautiful.
Like I felt my knee expand. That going in there.
Now, my thing with the Colts is we have to go out here. We have to do exactly what you said. I think you're 100% right. We have to control the line of scrimmage. We have to not allow Jonathan Taylor to beat us. We have to force Carson Wentz to beat us. I'm not concerned with their wide receivers. They're not that good. I think, who is it? Michael Pittman. He's pretty good. He's okay. I'm comfortable with Tyson Campbell covering him. I think T.Y., if he plays, I don't know, is he still in and out?
He's up in the air.
Right. Shaq Griffin, more than comfortable with that. Shaq will lock him the fuck up. I'm good there. Tight end, who? Mo Alley Cox? That's still their main tight end? Yeah. Not 100% concerned with that. I mean, really, anybody who lines up in tight end position has been a problem for us. Not somebody who I'm sweating at night or sweating out about at night. It's the running game. If we stop the running game, which I think we can do, then we will be able to do what we want to do in this game. If we cannot stop Jonathan Taylor,
that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's what
the thing I noticed with the Colts is their secondary is not the greatest. Their front seven is stacked. But that secondary is their weakness.
Yeah, well, they're down to like their fourth or fifth corner. The last time I actually watched them play, with
I was about to say, it's the hurt. DeForest Buckner is questionable, but he'll probably play.
Yeah, you got
Darius Leonard.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best, without a doubt. He's everything you want in a linebacker. He's fucking emotional. I mean, he's just phenomenal. I love that guy. Hate that he plays for the Colts. Remember, I hate the Colts more than I hate the Titans. We've talked about this on the show. The Colts are the team I fucking despise because I watched Peyton Manning and the Colts dominate for so long in our division. I just fucking hate it. There's nothing worse than waking up as the season starts and going, let's go get that wild card. Because there's no fucking way we're going to win the division. And that's how it felt every year, Peyton Manning and the Colts. It never felt like we had a chance to do anything but win a wild card.
Yeah.
Well, we need to break this curse because for some odd reason we can beat the Colts at our place, but we can't win over there. I think we've won maybe 2 of the last 7 at Indy.
It's been rough.
And Indy's lost 5 in a row at Jacksonville.
Yes, that part. I would be much more comfortable if the game was in Jacksonville this week. But, man, listen. I am, and I feel like I should say the opposite. Last week was the first week when I was asked by a friend, who should I pick? I'm picking the Bills and out of the Bills and the Jags. I just laughed. I said, the Jags, and I looked at it. I said, no, I'm fucking bullshit. The Bills are about to kill us. And that was the first time I ever said it out loud. So I don't know if I should come out here and say the Colts are gonna fucking kill us and do some reverse psychology against Lady Luck and hope for the best. But I don't know. I'm really confident right now in the way that defense looked. I think that defense has a lot to do with assignment. It's a lot less chemistry. But once you get the chemistry to go along with understanding your assignment and you guys can start to feel off of each other, then that's when those huge plays start to happen. I think that maybe they have started to get into that mode and they've started to find it. I think Josh Allen, that was one of his coming out party for the year. You see what he's capable of. I know that the Bills were down a couple of linemen. Guess what? #MeToo movement. So were we. So I don't want to hear that. We were hurt too. And our backups are probably worse than your backups. So I don't care how many linemen were hurt on the team.
Exactly.
It's
football. This is football, bro. The game, it is what it is, bro. We play with people hurt. We had our left tackle didn't start. Our left tackle right before the game said he couldn't play because he's back. So.
Do you guys
it is
think
what it is.
John Brown?
I like the John Brown thing.
You think we might see him this Sunday?
This Sunday, I don't think so. I don't think it's possible, is it? They have to activate him by when? When they have to activate him? It's too late, right? I feel like they have to activate him because he's on practice squad. They have to bring him up from the practice squad by like Thursday in order to play.
I don't know. I've seen somebody get activated on a Saturday, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think he's eligible. I don't think.
Yeah,
if he's vaccinated, that changes, right? Of course, he can come in and get right to work. That whole thing. Isn't it funny how the NFL media now, Colin Cowherd, Speak for Yourself, Celis Wiley, friend of Duval, all those guys, how they jump to that right now. Every time we start talking about signings and free agents and trades, they're like, well, he is vaccinated. He made the smart decision and got vaccinated. I'm like, God damn. Whether you want to get vaccinated or not, holy shit. We are really pushing this, aren't we?
Well, the smart decision is being able to, if you catch COVID, being able to come back earlier. If you test negative again, there's a lot of benefits benefits to your job to be vaccinated. So
in that league, especially.
Yeah, so it's like that's why Aaron Rodgers potentially could have played, but it wouldn't have mattered what his test would have said. He was going to have to sit out.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that situation? Now, this might be one of those. This might be a little touchy, right? Because it's going to obviously, it could. The listeners may have their own opinions about the vaccine. I'm not asking for your personal opinion about vaxxed or unvaxxed, because obviously some people are very passionate on both sides. Yeah. But what do you feel about Aaron Rodgers basically lying about his vaccination status? And walking around like he was straight up vax, breaking every single rule.
This is what happens when I haven't really heard nobody talk about, but this is what happens when your team doesn't have a fucking owner. They don't have an owner.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. He fucking runs our organization. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. There's nobody really the GM. Oh, okay. GM, you don't play fucking football. I'm fucking Aaron Rodgers. Like, but the problem is I guess he technically didn't lie, but he was acting as if he was vaccinated. Because he said he was immunized in whatever way he felt like he was doing to abuse his immune system. Like that's whatever he did. So I can't.
You know how that conversation went.
I know how that sounds.
Where Aaron Rodgers, did you get vaccinated? Yes, I'm immunized. Okay. All right. I mean, so you're vaccinated? Yeah, I'm immunized.
I'm immunized. Yeah, man. And I'm not.
I'm not. He said yes, but then he followed it up with "I'm immunized" to cover his own ass, so he can say, "I didn't lie. I said exactly what I was." You know what the fuck you was doing.
Yeah, I'm immunized. I don't. What do you say? I don't hold it against guys if they're not vaccinated.
He was so smart, bro. He even wrote on that side of the fence.
And that's the thing. See, Aaron Rodgers.
You're
Aaron Rodgers thinks he's the smartest man in the room
every time.
In every room he walks in. And sometimes
I hate Aaron Rodgers so much.
And I understand it because there's times where I walk in the room, I'm like, but that is a bad quality, and I don't act on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just try to, because that's not a redeeming quality, bro. It's very it comes out very condescending, and that's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what he is and who he is. And bro, he fucking
in his mouth he comes in.
He misquoted.
All you bitches.
He misquoted Dr. Martin Luther King and tried to like compare.
That was funny.
Essentially, bro.
He did like a Dr. King kind of thing.
No, he misquoted Dr. King. He tried to quote him. He misquoted him, and then the thing is, I can't exactly remember what he said, but whatever he was quoting. You look it up, you'll find it. But whatever he was quoting was the quote where when Dr. King wrote this, he wrote this speech while he was in jail for just being arrested for being Dr. Martin Luther King, pretty much in Jim Crow South. And this motherfucker Aaron Rodgers said, "You know what? I'm gonna use a quote from that speech." And then it really just, like I said, didn't misuse it. Aaron Rodgers is he's a wild boy.
Aaron Rodgers should keep. Now this is MSNBC headline. Aaron Rodgers should keep Martin Luther King Jr.'s name out of his foolish COVID claims. What happened? What? Let's see. Look no further than his comments comparing his anti-science stance to Martin Luther King Jr.'s fight to end racial discrimination. Rodgers, what? The great MLK said, "You have a moral obligation to object to unjust rules and rules that made no sense. One has not only a legal but a moral responsibility to obey just laws. Conversely, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws." That is the actual quote.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers is a wild boy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's a wild boy, bro. You can't like, bro. What possesses you to say some dumb shit like that, bro? And
he's Aaron Rodgers.
That's it. Aaron flipping Rodgers.
And he thought it would be like, and you did, bro. But and it's just the dynamics and the optics of it, like, bro. Because when the time that we needed you to be, that people needed you to be quoting Dr. Martin Luther King, last summer when there was shit going on, you didn't do fucking shit. You didn't say fucking shit. You stayed the fuck quiet.
That part.
But some shit that concerns you and you feel so strongly about, you spoke about. So that's real fucking telling, Aaron Rodgers. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Devontae Adams had COVID. It's like we don't know how tight they are right now. Devontae Adams had COVID. How the fuck he get it? We don't know. Yeah.
Super spreader.
Bro, there's
He a
people,
super
bro.
spreader.
Bro, there's people on that team, bro. The people on that team feel lied to. There's people on that team that feel lied to.
Nobody.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Because guess what? Just like you said, he was breaking every protocol. He was walking around that bitch with no mask on, doing interviews with no mask on.
Bare face.
Like, given the appearance that you are vaccinated and fully vaccinated. At
The
that,
media mad.
yeah.
The media members, you was over here doing that.
Yeah, bro, we all in your shit, bro. What the fuck? And then you got COVID. You thought you was John Wick shit. Yeah, you was shooting COVID bullets every fucking where.
Pew, pew, pew. It's 22.
Yeah, like, bro, what the fuck?
Terrible. All right, let's get to the. I got my daughter's birthday tonight. We gotta go sing happy birthday and do candles. Let's get to the predictions. So the Colts versus the Jags in Indy. What does Vegas have the line at?
I think they're like 10.5.
Get the fuck out of here. Really that high? Jags versus Colts, Vegas odds. What's the line? Barstool Sports. Let's see. The Colts get an opportunity to move to 500, but they're not going to do it. Yeah. 10.5. Huh. All right, Jay, what say ye?
Jags 28, Colts 24.
Stone Cold, what say ye?
Jags 24. Colts 17.
Okay.
What you got, man? You taking way too long, man.
I know.
They haven't scored more than 23 points. That's why I didn't go that high.
I know.
Duval County says 50. It says half 100 to 0.
Okay.
I got 20 to 10.
Okay.
I got 20 to 10.
Oh, hold on. Someone just said 21-10. That might have been Jimbo.
Who that? Jimbo?
I can't tell. Hold on. Let me get on Facebook.
Jags 21, Colts 10. Got to be Jimbo. I love Duval. Big Duval be talking that shit. That's my type of guy. Me and Big Duval got to get together at some point. He say Jaguars 50 Colts. I love it. We have to make this happen. We have to get
it was Jimbo. Yeah.
Jimbo, I'm gonna put Jimbo up. Jimbo, he could share a box with me. I'll put him right there. There you have it. Jags 17, Colts 21, depending on what defense shows up for this. Who that? Who said that?
Joshua Patterson.
Joshua Patterson. Joshua. Did you just say that? Joshua, delete the comment.
Get him off. Get him off.
Don't put that out here, Joshua. What are you doing? No, Joshua. No. We don't do Jags lose on this show. Never. When we play the Rams, it's 50 up. When we play the Rams, we going to win by 50 every time. Doesn't matter. We don't do that over here, Josh. Don't give me that realist shit, Joshua. Don't even type it. You're about to type it right now. I'm just being real. Fuck that. Don't be real, Joshua. Don't do it.
This is feelings, no facts.
Fuck that. I had us at 12-5 this year. Hey, we still on our way to 11-6.
Who knows? We might go on a run.
11-6.
My prediction's still alive. Let's go.
Watch us beat the Rams, though.
Hey, do we want to do a halfway point? A halfway point prediction.
The rest of the year.
Yeah, because we got 8. Because we got 8 games down.
I got the schedule right here. Here we go. So what we got left? We have
we got 9 games left.
Colts, Niners, Falcons, Rams, Titans, Texans, Jets, Pats, Colts. 9 games left. All right, let's do it. Let's do. I took a picture of the boy. You know, I erased it because I thought I was gonna. I got a picture of it. Let's do it. All right. So let me give you these again, and you could just say win or loss. How about that? Jags Colts.
Win.
Niners Jags.
L.
I'm gonna say win because San Francisco hasn't been.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and get yours.
Okay.
Falcons at Jags.
So you Stone Cold?
No, you. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get all yours.
Okay. Dub. That's a dub.
All right. 2-1. Jags Rams.
That's an L.
2-2. Jags Titans.
That's a dub.
3-2. Texans at Jags.
That's a dub.
4-2. Jags at Jets.
That's a dub.
5-2. Jags at Patriots.
That's a dub.
6-2. Colts at Jags.
We probably lose that one.
All right, so we flipping the curse with you.
Hey, that was our prediction for the year though. 8 and 9.
Yeah, right. You was right there.
I'm still alive.
Brock in here looking crazy. All right, Stone Cold, what you got? Jags or Colts?
I'm gonna put a W.
Dub. Niners or Jags?
I'm gonna put a W.
W. Falcons or Jags?
W.
That's www. We about to go motherfucking undefeated.com. All right, so that's 3 W's. Jaguars or Rams?
I'm gonna say L on that one.
All right, I lied. We ain't going undefeated. All right, Jaguars or Titans?
W. No more Henry.
There we go. 4-1. Texans or Jags?
W.
5-1. Jags or Jets?
W.
6-1. Jags or Patriots?
W.
7-1. Colts or Jags?
W.
8-1. Stone Cold say we going 8-1. That shit lasted a long ass time. Fuck y'all.
Oh, you just said what? You said 9-0.
Oh yeah, I'll be 10-7. I'll be damned.
9-0.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The 0-5 the 0-5 Jaguars turned into the 11-6 Jaguars.
Look though, I really think we're gonna beat the Colts. I don't like the Niners against us here in Jacksonville. Don't think it's gonna be a problem. The Falcons and Jags, not worried about that game. Jags and Rams, the only game I think we could possibly lose, and I just watched them get exposed. I'm not that concerned with them, especially if Robinson is back for that game, especially if we running his defense this way. I'm not worried about it. Jags and Titans, I told you I believe in splitting, and that's why we're going to win there. We're going to win there against the Texans. We're going to beat the Jets. We're going to beat the Patriots. And then, obviously, the Colts have to come to Jacksonville. The curse continues for them. We break the curse here. The curse continues for them there. That's just that's how I feel.
I just have a splitting. Because if we lose this week, we win in that last game against the Colts.
And it's not false hope, Jags fans. If you remember 1996, the Jags started 3-7 and then went on that long run.
Yes, sir.
And what honestly, and this is Bill Belichick gonna lose to a rookie quarterback.
Didn't the Titans just win 5 Titans on a run 5 in a row with some shit, and they won against like all playoff teams, like the last 5 or some shit. So man,
the Rams got exposed against the Titans without Derrick Henry.
Facts, 100%, 100.
Really did.
Stone Cold, man, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Thanks for rocking with us. Stone Cold was in the building. That's my guy, bro. Next time he comes on, I'm gonna have the intro music ready. We're gonna play it. Oh yeah, just like that. You know my favorite wrestling theme. What's your favorite wrestling intro music, bro?
Stone Cold. Either Stone Cold or like Kane.
Kane was good. My favorite wrestling theme music is Stone Cold 2.0. And I feel like I will have to talk about this next week because this is the thing. They reinvented Stone Cold when they created Randy Orton is Stone Cold 2.0, the anti-hero, anti-establishment, the Viper, the Rattlesnake, the black trunks with the black knee pads, just like literally reinvented him right there. And Randy Orton got the best thing. I hear voices in my head. They talk. Come on, bro. That shit is fire.
Hey, Jimbo say that that Vincent Man is hard.
No
chance. So that's what you got. Hey, but Shane,
Undertaker.
Hey, Shane.
Which Undertaker though? That American Badass was fire when he was coming out of motorcycle.
Yeah. I am American Badass. Yeah, but Paul Bearer coming out when he was coming out, Paul Bearer was dope. But it's not really the music, like, you know what I'm saying?
The whole thing.
Because you talk about intros in general, I'll take Goldberg. Just that boom, 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 boom on the door, then the fucking sparks and then the smoke and all that. Man, that boy going crazy on that motherfucker, boy.
That was fire. And he would inhale the smoke and then breathe out. Boy, listen.
Going crazy.
Nothing was better. Honestly, nothing was better than that.
That's that scene where the wolf pack. You might wind up in the body bag. Hey, that boy see Murder going crazy, boy.
Oh, that was fire. Stupid fire. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Hopefully some of you jumped on and subscribed to the YouTube. If you didn't, go do it now. Men and Teal Podcast. Make sure you can follow us on Instagram at Men and Teal Podcast, Twitter at Men and Teal Pod. Join the Facebook group trying to hit 1,000 this week. Guess what it's called? Men and Teal Podcast. Make sure you find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that there, because that's where we be at, sir. And make sure that you tune in on Sunday because I'm finna live stream the Ramblers winning the Super Bowl in the group, and then we're gonna turn around and try to have a reaction show. At least you're gonna be able to do it. You're gonna do that, even if I might be home in time. I might, because it's at 10, so I might be home in time. But if not, get it started. So I'll join it. We'll have a reaction show right here. We figured out a way to say fuck you to the algorithm. So jump in on the show with us. And you can watch the live game right here with us.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah. You should be able to that, and then we'll talk about some other stuff too, because I want to be able to kind of like put something up over the image.
Yeah,
because I think that'll help too.
Yeah, I think
for YouTube purposes.
Right. Yeah, I think we can get away with it.
But what I also
I think we're approaching our 90-day mark to where we can get another boo-boo and it won't cut our channel off.
Yeah. Oh, hell, I was gonna say we can make a burner YouTube, but we want the people to be
burner YouTube.
Yeah, and then we could just link it. We could just link we can link all our shit to our regular YouTube.
Yeah, I like that. Men and Teal Podcast burner.
Yeah,
we'll just call it Men and Teal Podcast burner.
Yeah,
real brazen with it.
Fuck
Men and Teal Podcast burner. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. But we in here, man. It's Lila's birthday. Happy birthday to my daughter.
Happy birthday to Lila.
4 years old ass. She about to go get a job too tomorrow. I'm sick of this shit.
3 turning 26.
I'm trying to like an asshole all day. Do you know how much we got to pay for childcare starting next week, bro? Oh my God, $970 a month, and that's cheap.
Yeah, but that's for both, right?
That's for her and Broccoli.
Yeah, that's rent, boy.
But that's cheap.
Yeah, that's cheap.
The next closest one was like $1,500.
Yeah, and it's mostly Brock.
Yeah, well, this lady's charging us the same for both of them. She only charging us like $140 a kid.
Yeah, which is good. Well, that's because Brock's supposed to be more,
a lot more. He's supposed to be like 6 a week in some place.
Yeah,
crazy. Mm-hmm. We had her daycare, and then we had this white lady that looked like my mom, which was creepy. We went to her. She had an apartment. And I was like, that's enough. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not doing this. I'm sorry. And she was way cheaper.
Yeah.
But we're not doing this. You're not going to have my kids on Dayline. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J. And we out of here.
We smoke, Indy. We smoke. the Texans. We smoke the Titans. Now I won.
They ain't hear him. He said,
we smoke Indy. We smoke the Texans.